What's going on?
Where you from, bro?
New England?
New England. Is that in America or England?
In America. What about you?
Guess.
Scotland?
Nah.
Maryland?
What?
England?
Nah.
Germany?
Nah.
Amsterdam?
Nah.
Holland?
Pardon? Scotland.
Brussels?
What's
I
Brussels, bro?
said Scotland.
Mate, what is Brussels?
That was my first guess, Scotland.
I'm not from Scotland.
Oh, are we still guessing? Are you from Scandinavia?
What? No. I was just
Are you?
battle, bro. I'm from Australia.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, bro. You tripping? You
That's
tripping, Sam?
pathetic. I should
What?
have
You don't?
gotten that right off the jump.
Clancy, what's good? Wait, Clancy, does it work now? Alright, chat. Everyone, double tap. So, what do you do for a living, Sam?
I do
Wait.
stocks, but the reason I get on here is we were talking about if dating is easier or harder as a successful woman.
Is dating easier or harder as a successful woman? I feel like it has nothing to do with that. I feel like having a successful relationship is not about if. Wait, what was the question? If what?
If dating's easier or harder as a successful woman.
I feel like it has nothing to do with success. You can still have a good relationship and it's easier as not being successful. Do you think? But I feel like it is probably easier if you are successful in life.
So
Know what I'm saying?
that's a take.
That's the two.
How old are you? Can I ask that?
18.
Okay, so I'm 32.
So
So
you
we're
got
different ages.
a little bit more wisdom. Clancy, it says, yeah, I'll ask Lucas. It says, honestly, you could say the most normal thing and it filters. Like, yeah, sometimes it filters the comments. So, yeah, Sam. So, what do you do? Stocks.
Stocks, like Tesla, Apple, and you know that sometimes they put out news that isn't totally good.
Yeah.
Tariffs, so that makes the stocks go down. So I bet, and if they go down, I make money.
If they go down, you make money. I thought if it goes up, you make money. Interesting. You got any other takes?
Well, the dating take is super hot over here because I don't know what it's like in Australia, but there's a lot of smart, successful women who graduate college and they make more money sometimes than men.
Mm-hmm.
So the dynamic is shifting,
So that therefore makes it.
and a man has to, well, if it's only about love, it shouldn't change anything at all who's making more money.
That's true.
If
It
you're not in
depends what.
school together,
Yeah, yeah. It depends what people's definition of successful is. You know what I'm saying? Or unsuccessful. What's your
yeah,
definition of unsuccessful?
once a guy or someone who wants to provide isn't able to do so, it starts to look traditionally like that person is unsuccessful. Now, it's changing a little bit because women are doing providing. They don't need guys to provide for them.
Yeah,
So they don't need a quote unquote successful guy to provide for them. They do need, to your angle, if a guy can emotionally support them, that could be the success they're looking for.
interesting.
What do you
Okay,
think
yeah, I see.
about that?
I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from. Clancy, what's up? Yeah, Clancy. I know it's not working. It's all good. Don't worry. Oh, the sun in the sun. So, are you in a relationship?
Or not?
You're not.
No.
Hi, Adam. It's all good, Clancy. I know what happened. So yeah, it's interesting.
Do
Interesting.
you have family friends or acquaintances where the woman makes as much as the man or even more?
Um, Let me think about that. I don't think so. I don't think so.
So that is one reason some people think it's harder to date as a successful woman, because if she's making as much or
Yeah,
more, it's
I
hard for her to
see. Yeah,
find someone, see,
yeah.
to couple up.
I, yeah, yeah. I get that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I get my head over that now. I was thinking as a different aspect, you know. But although
Y-
that, I feel like
Yeah,
if you have the right man who doesn't care about that, then you'll have a successful relationship. It's all about. There's always different opinions on it, you know.
I 100% agree.
It can always,
There
list
is, if
any
you,
little thing can always determine something different. You could have a really bad guy. I feel like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like there could be a bad guy. Like I feel like I wouldn't care if my wife or girlfriend made more money than me if I actually love them. I would not care. That's an ego thing. I feel like.
you took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah.
If if a guy can have a healthy ego, not
Yeah.
a
A big ego.
bad ego,
Yeah.
a big ego, he can fit into her life and
100%.
they can be successful. But it's, as we just talked about with your family friends, I know my family friends, it's a little more common in America, but
Yeah.
most of the time, a smart, successful woman is still ideally going to look for someone who's doing better than her,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
hard to find.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely see that take. Jolene, thank you for the the donut, sir. All right. Well, Sam, I'm gonna head now. But that was very wisdom words. Thank you for that.
Thanks for offering some ideas as well.
It's all good.
And I'm
Have a good
sorry
one,
I
bro.
didn't get Australia.
It's all right. See you, man.
Take care.